Well, hello. How's everybody doing today? We're running a little bit late again. Had a little trouble finding a pair. So we are going to try a basket that we haven't looked at before. It's a basket of medium-sized software makers. And the correlation on these companies is very good. The RW coefficient, as would be expected, isn't as good as what we've had. So let me take a look here. I'd seen one earlier that I liked. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at this pair here. It's got, a little over half a penny drift per day, but we're not going to hold this very long. We've got less than 2 weeks on this thing. So if we're going to make some money on this, it's going to be pretty quick. The track record has been really good, but notice that it had a big gap here, and since then it's been moving nicely. So we're not going to target moving back to the mean. We're going to target moving, back to somewhere in this area, probably back to the first standard deviation line down. So we're going to need to test it with the first passage time density tool to see how that looks. But overall, the shape is good. The correlation is very good. Let's go ahead and make this as a pair, and then we'll check it on the hitting probabilities. I think that's the most important task, to check and see how we might do prior to the end of the month. Okay, so here's the shape. This looks nice. It made a little move back in the right direction yesterday. We'll have to watch it today to see if it continues to make a little move back. If it does, I'm going to probably put this pair on right away. But let's go ahead and take a look at the hitting probabilities on this one. So the mean over here is minus 30, and there's no way we're going to get to that. But let's go ahead and put that in at the beginning, just again for a starting point on our study here. Let's take a look at how we do on this. So minus 30. Let's put our current price here. Okay, so at minus 30 cents, it says the mode is 13 days, but we're only going to get there because 13 days would be here, and there's a lot of results on this side of that curve. We're only going to get there half the time in 29 days, which we certainly are not looking to hold it for 29 days. So we're gonna tighten this up. The good news, good news is not as good certainly as some of the trades we've been making, but it looks like we would. It's predicting that at least we would be profitable 77% of the time. So that's that's good. Here we are down here. So basically 3/4 of the results end up on this side of the curve. But let's go ahead and move this up to $1, let's say, and run it again. Well, that makes it closer, but still not quite. Let's make it be, let's try $1.30. Okay, so the $1.30 seems to put it onto the time frame that a mode of 5 days, and half the time we make it there within the time that we have before the earnings date. So with almost an 80% chance of finishing in the money, and half the time of $1.30. So we're trying to make $1.30 on this thing in a fairly short order. So I'm going to watch it today and see how it moves. But basically, this is going to be the recommendation of the day. ACXM minus 1.09, let's say, of MDAS, and it is going long. So for every share of ACXM you buy, you're going to sell 1.09 shares of MDAS. I'm going to watch it today. If this little move continues, then I'm going to take a look at it as a trade for possibly today. But if I don't trade it by tomorrow, or let's say at the very latest by Monday, then this one will fall off our list. So, but this is a recommendation for today. Good luck with your trade.